we're going back to the phone line, and let's see who else is out here. All right, this is Andre. Hey, Andre. He says, "Hey, Uncle T." He says, "One thing I noticed that we got to get back and try to understand what's going on between the man and the man and the woman." He says the answer is just simple as this right here. Abusive pain they respect the torment of the abuser rather than the respect the logical reasoning of a person. Yeah, I totally agree with that, man. I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm gonna say something about that. Hold on. Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of people, like you were just saying, and I have said this. A lot of people, they crave. I don't know why, but they crave the pain from an abuser, and they respect that. I have no idea. They're sick asses, my damn self. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay, and he said, and it don't make sense to me because I have had people that tried to abuse me, and I didn't like it, and I steered clear of the situations like that. Yeah, well, hey, congratulations, man. Listen. Okay, this is from Letty. Hey, Letty, and she says, "Hey, Uncle T, I have a question." She says, "Who gives a damn and who cares?" That's what I said. She says, if she wants to be abused, let her ass be abused. I totally agree. Okay, and let me just say this. The reason why we care is because we are a radio station. Okay, that's why we care. We don't want anything to happen to people. We don't want people to be abused and stuff. Now that's why we care. But what you just said, you're absolutely right. It has validity to it, and you absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. All right, this is Francesca, and she says, "Hey, Uncle T, I wouldn't give a damn how good a man looks. He's not going to abuse me." All right, now she says, "Listen, women, y'all better wake up and smell the coffee because the coffee is brewing." Yes, it is. She says, "I still wouldn't give a damn how good a man look. He will not be abusing me." She says, "You all need to wake the hell up." All right, well, hey, that's why we were talking. All right, who's this? This is Tammy. Hey, Tammy. She says, "Women don't usually reject or friend zone good men, Uncle T. We usually reject or friend zone men who aren't attractive." Okay. She says, the women that I know, if a man is good, we usually try to hold on to him and keep him. Well, okay. I'll give you a shout out on that one. All right, this is Renee. Renee says, "Hey, Uncle T." She says, "Question: should a woman date every man that comes across the path that seems friendly?" No, but let me give you a shout out on this question. Hold on, and I'm gonna answer it for you. Hold on. No, you don't have to listen. Renee, let me say something to you, sweetie. Hold on. Let me turn down this music real quick. Hold on 1 second. And then we're gonna get back to what I was saying. All right, let me piggyback off what you just saying. Now you saying every man, that come across your path that seems friendly, do you have to date him? No, you don't. This is why you have your five senses. You don't have to date guys. See, where the problem lies, the mistake lies, ladies, is you trying to date men that you don't know. And then when you go out on these dates and maybe the guys was expecting something, they beat your ass, and all of a sudden you realize he's abusive, and then you kind of feeling some type of way instead of reporting his ass to the police. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, if a woman put her hands on me or try to hurt me or abuse me in other way, yeah, I will call the police and tell her that she crazy and Baker Act her ass. And a lot of women will stop doing this stuff, man. But coming back to what you were saying, you don't have to date these guys. I told you, use your five senses. All you got to do is talk to these guys, back and forth, texting, talking to them, getting to know them first. Because somewhere down the line, they're going to display some kind of abusive, if they are abusive, they're gonna display it somewhere down the line. And it keeps you from going out here wasting your time dating guys, man. Like I told you, time is money. We don't have the time to be going out here. Every guy that looks good or fit, you want to try to go out on a date with him. Or you want to try to go smack bellies with him. And then the minute he done spank you behind 1 or 2 or 3 times, now all of a sudden he's not interested. And then you feeling some type of way. Well, I thought you cared about me. I thought you loved me. No, he never did. And instead of you using your five senses and backing off of him, no, you got lustful and wanted to give him some because he looked nice or whatever the case may be, because he was attracted. And now you realize the relationship, there was never a relationship. So that's on you. And just like she just said, if you can't get your act together, then hey, you be. I see you guys texting in. Phone just went mute. Then that's on you. And you can't sit around here and play the victim role and pretend, oh, now I'm the victim. Because this is what you want. You're not trying to break the cycle. The cycle is constantly repeating itself over and over and over and over and over again. You're attracting the same kind of men. So the cycle will never stop. It will continue to repeat it. The lady just said here last night. I took a screenshot of it, and let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Okay, nothing sexier than a man who can face temptation and have the level of the maturity to say no to the temptation into a situation. Nothing sexier than a man who can face temptation and have the level of maturity to say no to his temptation of his situation. To have the maturity to say no. So when you're out here doing this crazy stuff, man, the bottom line is your ass haven't matured yet. You still, that's why I call you all girlfriends and boyfriends. That's exactly why I call you girlfriends, but you're not a woman yet. You're not a man yet. Women don't do stuff like that. Men don't do stuff like that. When you become a man, you're not worried about any quest, of a woman anymore, or the quantities of a woman. Remember, quantity is about number. Quality is about the quality of a woman. Who's going to be your wife forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, forever, ever. So when I was out there, it was about quantity. How many women I can get. It wasn't about quality all the time. So now that I have gotten older and I'm ready to settle down, now it's about the quality and not the quantity. So people who still out here sleeping around, this is why I told you they haven't grown up yet, man. I've told you that. It's part of psychology. Because when you have matured, you can easily discipline yourself, humble yourself, and say, you know what, that sounds great, but no, I'm not going to do that. As much as I would love to, no, I'm not going to do that. Because you have value, you know who you are. You're not trying to impress anybody. You're not worried about validation. You're not worried about the attention. You are okay with yourself. And only maturity women and men would say that and deal with something like that. And I'm just keeping it real. 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 So the level of maturity comes from you should be. Who said that? Yolanda Adams, Be Still? In her song, Be Still. Sometimes you have to be still. Everything that comes to you is not necessarily glitter and gold. Well, we know that because Chris Brown made the song, The Grass Is Not Greener on the Other Side. And it's not. So at the end of the day, that's what you have to do. You have to make certain decisions in your life. Listen, let me say this. I said this last night. I'm gonna say this again. The Holy Spirit want me to tell somebody this. I don't know who. But the choices that you're making in your life is going to determine where you are in your life. If you believe that, the decisions that you make now is going to determine where you will be in the future. Believe it. Yeah.